Alright, good evening everyone. Stop Master back here again with another video, okay? So this video we're gonna be focusing on AmerisourceBergen, and I'm just gonna call it ABC, which is the ticker, okay, of this company. And let's get to it. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is what is AmerisourceBergen, right? And you might have noticed this if you follow Walgreens, WBA. In my other video, AmerisourceBergen is buying a sector of Walgreens for 6.5 billion. So I saw them in the article and I was like, man, what is this company? Let me do a little research about it, and I actually found a lot of information about this company that made me bullish on the company because it's a long-term investment, and the trend or their past trend of this company has been growth overall. So we're gonna go in more depth on that, okay? But before we do that, if you like my content, subscribe, share, and like. And of course, at the same time, invest at your own risk. Leave a comment down below, and try to watch through the whole video because that's helped the channel a lot. Okay. So a lot of people are wondering, what is AmerisourceBergen? They're a pharmaceutical center focused company, and these are some of the services. Okay, health system, manufacturer, pharmacies, animal health, and physician practices. So basically, they're a company, right? They're a pharmaceutical supply chain. So they're a company that distribute pharmaceutical and health products to companies, okay, and to millions of investors out there. So that's the company. Let's go to the next one. So let's look at a little bit of financial side. So right now it's actually sitting at $106. Today it fell a little, 0.77%, not too bad. And of course, the market cap is 21 billion, almost 22 billion. And let's get to the reason why I am really bullish on this company actually. So a few days ago, AmerisourceBergen announced that they're going to buy a Walgreens distribution unit to expand in Europe. The thing is that in May of 2020, they already announced that this is in the talk, and a lot of people were speculating that it's not going to happen. It's going to happen, but it's happening, and it's good for both parties. All right, because Walgreens will be able to focus on its retail side, and AmerisourceBergen will be doing all the pharmaceutical side. So that's good for them. Let's go to the next one. All right, so why is this important for the companies, right? So it's a strategic and financial summary, okay? So by doing this, it extends Amerisource distribution presence in Europe, okay? So basically, they're they're expanding their revenue, expanding their distribution, adding onto what they have already, and that's good for their company because additional revenue through the year. And we're gonna look at the financial in a bit, but they have been doing pretty well in the past few years. So a good strategic move for this company. And of course, I believe that they have a good leadership too. So we'll look at their leadership in a bit. And of course, expands partnership in the United States, enhance scales and margin profile. Alliance Healthcare will strengthen the American platform to deliver continued growth across pharmaceutical distribution and manufacturing services. So that's a good thing for this stock. Okay, they're growing and they're continuously growing. They're just not staying at one spot. Okay, they're buying, new acquisitions, and so on. So let's look at some of the network that they have along them. So if you want to check out their website, they have a lot of information on their website. AmerisourceBergen.com. And then I'm just gonna go quickly through it. So, ASD Healthcare, Best in Medical, Cubic Solutions, Health Forward, ICS, more Strategies, and this one, Ion Solutions, Lash Group, MWI Animal Health UK, Microtechnologies, and then another MWI Animal Health, Oncology Supply, Pharmacy Healthcare Solutions, and of course, oncology, it's within the cancer sector, right? Chemotherapy, and so on. Securial Surgical, US Bioservices, World Courier, and Extenda. So these are some of their network that they have they're working with. And of course, so at the same time, like wondering, are they the largest medical supply distributor? So this was published in May of 2020, so not too long ago. And the things that AmerisourceBergen is mentioned on there, right? So with over 35 years experience, expansive global distribution, 65,000 community practices, getting doctors and so on. And the things that they're expanding their global distribution right now with their acquisition of Walgreens sector. Okay, so that's good for them. So of course I want to talk about their leadership. So I believe that their leadership, Steve Collis, right? He's the CEO. He is a really good strategist on creating revenue, creating new services for uh, this company. So I was actually pretty intrigued by him while when I did research on him. So if you want to know more about him, definitely look into do your DD on him, okay? And he's a good CEO in my opinion. All right, so let's look at the financial, okay? So the thing is that in this report, we're just gonna focus on something really fast right here, okay? So 2018, received several high awards. They were number 12 on the Fortune 500 and number 19 in the Forbes list, top 100 most innovative companies. So innovative, okay? The CEO is really innovative. Of course, 150 offices in 50 countries. So that's in 2018, okay? They have more now. We have great appreciation for and confidence in our strong team. And of course, recognize further development of our talent and shaping our culture will continue to power our ability to execute and drive growth. So growth is really important for Steve Collis, and that's why I believe that it's a good thing. So let's look at the revenue fast. So they have a revenue down here. So yeah, there. So within 2018, they made 160 billion annual revenue. Of course, they had 21,000 associate, 150 plus global office, and then they're in 50 countries. Number one distributor, specialty pharmaceutical. Number one distributor, animal health products. 50,000 plus daily services deliveries, and of course, 3 million products shipped daily. All right, so let's go to the next one, 2019, right? So I like to compare financial analysis a lot, financial statistic a lot of companies, because it's good to see the growth over the years. So let's go to let me see, the leadership section. Okay, so Steve Collins again, right? So AmerisourceBergen continued to execute different strategy and position for long-term growth. So this is why I believe that this stock is a long-term stock. You could hold it for 20 years from now and it'll continue growing because of the leadership. So Steve Collins is a continuous grow, different strategy. So innovative. He's really innovative, and that's why I believe that it's a good thing for him. They and of course they went to number 10. In 2018 they were number 12 in the Fortune 500, and of course number one best customer service on the Newsweek, and so on. And then of course to go down here, right? So if you recall correctly, right, they were at 160 billion. They generate more revenue this year at 179 million. Okay, no, actually, no, 179 billion. Sorry, it's 179,000. Okay, 179 billion in revenue. And of course, these are their other revenues of 6 billion in service and animal health, pharmaceutical distribution 1 billion, and of course 381 million in commercializing service and animal health, the total, and so on. And of course, they're still number one specialty pharmaceutical, number one animal health products. Of course, they made 3 million products shipped daily, and of course, 70,000 daily deliveries to healthcare. So they increased, okay? So this is 3 million and 70,000. Oh yeah, actually, right. 50,000, 70,000, okay? So it increased within that year. So 2020, right? So how did 2020 go for them? Especially with the pandemic going on, did they grow? And the thing is that they did grow. So in the fiscal year 2020, fourth quarter, so it's September 30th, the revenue increased 7.9% to 49.2 billion. So right now they're sitting at 189.9 billion. Okay, so that's 10 additional billion on top of this to the 2019. So that's good for the company. They're continues growing, even though it's not a big difference. If you hold this for a long-term hold, 10 to 20 years, you'll see your profit. And of course, I want to wonder how much I would have gained if I bought uh, ABC in the beginning of 2020, right? I would have gained 14% gain today. So that's a good thing. And of course, they pay a dividend too. And a lot of people, let's see, where is it? A lot of people benefit from the dividend. Municipal shareholders gained a total of 16% during the year, but that was short of market average. So it was short on the market average. On the bright side, that's still a gain, right? A gain is gain, profit is profit for the company. And of course, right now they're acquiring what's called WBA's, it's called distribution sector. And of course, we're gonna look at its competitors. It's good to see the competitor and what they're competing against. So all their competitors, the top competitors anyway, were founded way before AmerisourceBergen, okay? 2001, and of course, all these were the 1800s and 1900s. So let's look at the employee. So the employee rate, they're actually sitting at 21,000. So they're not too far behind, and they are increasing slowly, 5% increase. Valuation, so 22.5 billion. So they're actually sitting at second place behind McKinsey, okay? Of course, Twitter follows doesn't really matter. Um, the revenue, right? The revenue generation, they're actually one of the top revenue generation. They're at 189 right now. And the thing is that 2020, right? 189, they're second place below McKinsey in revenue. All right, but at the same time, net income, right? They're sitting in third place for net income, okay? In gross profit, they're sitting in third place too, right behind McKinsey and Cardinal. So this is good for this company. Um, and that's pretty much it. Let's look at the ticker really fast. So something I found for the ticker that I thought was important is, so let's go to all, okay. Okay. The things that continuous growth, right? So it didn't boom until 2010, but it continues going up. So the trend is upward, and I think that that's good for the company. If you want to hold it for long term, it's a good idea. So let's say that in 20 you bought it for $4, you would have made a $96 profit within 20 years, right? So it's a long term hold. Continuously investing the dividends, and at the end of the day, you might make a bunch of money with this company. And of course, they're reliable, they're credible, and they're one of the top medical distributor right now. So, lastly, I am bullish on this company. I don't have any shares yet, but I'm gonna start investing slowly in it because it's a long-term hold. And by the time I retire, I might have a bunch of money sitting in this stock, and I can sell some share right from my Roth IRA and make a money. All right. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like content like this, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and of course, try to watch the whole video, share with your friends. It helps the channel out a lot. All right. Have a good day. Good luck, traders.